Late Night with Seth Meyers host called on viewers to condemn political violence before providing comedic commentary on the latest political news. Comedian Seth Meyers condemned political violence during the opening monologue of his show Late Night with Seth Meyers Monday night, in response to the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump on July 13 during a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Political violence must be rejected in all its forms. It is both morally wrong and a poison to democracy, Meyers said at the start of his show. We must condemn and repudiate it and do everything in our power to stop it. The Saturday Night Live alum, 50, said preparing for Monday night's show reminded him of his broadcast following the January 6, 2021, attack on the U.S. Capitol while lawmakers were certifying the results of the 2020 presidential election. I said then that multiracial, pluralistic democracy is fragile, precious. It requires our vigilance, stewardship, and protection. That's as true now as it was then, Meyers said. It's clear we must recommit ourselves to that endeavor as fully and steadfastly as we can. Meyers recounted various violent, politically motivated events over the past 10 years, including the 2017 Charlottesville rally, the kidnapping plot against Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, and the attack on Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi. However, he also reminded his viewers not to spiral into despair during politically challenging times. I think it's important to say that the easy availability of dangerous weapons has made tragedies like this all too common. We cannot accept that. There are too many guns, they are too easy to get, and we must work to change that, he said. The late-night host concluded the serious portion of his monologue by emphasizing the need for every generation to safeguard democracy. The older generations protected democracy and passed it on to us, he added. They witnessed political violence, from assassinations to campaigns of racist terror, to attempted coups, and they refused to succumb to a society where reason and humanity have failed, where violence rules. They built something better, and now it is our task to hold on to it. Before Meyers returned to his usual comedy segment, A Closer Look, he called out lawmakers who perpetuated conspiracy theories suggesting President Joe Biden and his campaign's rhetoric were to blame for Saturday's assassination attempt. New vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance was among those lawmakers pointing the finger at Biden. At a time when things are bad, you are choosing to make things worse, Meyers added. You should be ashamed. Please stop. You're also wrong. The assassination attempt at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania left 1 dead and 2 injured in addition to grazing the former president's right ear. Authorities over the weekend identified the shooter, who took aim from the roof of a nearby building, to be 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Crooks, a registered Republican, was declared deceased after being neutralized by authorities shortly following his attempt. Authorities are still searching for evidence that could shed light on Crooks' motive for the attack.